So, Antoine, Jen, and Dame in the building.
In the building.
It's a heck of a party going on upstairs and across the hall in this building. Yes. Please close the door. I don't know. One of them people from the party.
They not your peoples? They not your peoples?
Everybody says people. Everybody is my peoples, man. I'm Diamond.
Oh,
Diddy.
oh, right. Understand.
Take that. Thought I told you that. All right, we have Kia Sidbury in the building. Welcome to Baltimore Flava Radio.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome.
Man, she get real applause. She got real applause. Y'all ain't clap for me when y'all wasn't here. Never mind. Sound effects furnished by the Bangladesh Project. Oh man. Let's talk a little bit about the pool table, man. Oh my gosh. I had a chance to see you play. Well, you were practicing the day that I saw you, but you were doing like 50 times better than me. But I have seen you play online.
Cool.
And so I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
What high school did you graduate from?
I'm a warrior. A Walbrook warrior.
Dang, I'm sorry.
Some of your high school people's up in here. Not bring by high
I
school
went
people.
to school here. Yeah, for 1 year.
All right, we'll bring
Dang.
somebody.
I ain't with nobody in school.
I'm sorry that Walbrook alumnus are doing that thing and people that graduated from Overly are just like,
I know.
Wow.
Overly.
Wow. Don't you do that.
That's what he wins.
Don't do that. It's the greatest high school
so
ever.
I'm sure if you search all over, you'll find somebody.
Wow.
You search high and low, you might find somebody.
He's at least in the top 6.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
I
Nobody
need to spray
great.
some lights on here.
To me. Since he was the token Negro at Overly.
No.
He was the
Whoa, hold up.
No.
Whoa. I don't know what
He
Overly
might have
you're
been a
talking about.
token midget, but it's a lot of black people at Overly.
Why you trying to defend you and then throw a shot at you? How you defend somebody and throw a shot?
Wow.
Might
That
not
hit
have-
me so late.
might not have-
3 black people there.
He might not have been the tallest water boy, but he definitely wasn't the only black one.
No, that school turned into African American
Yeah.
school quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, and then we're gonna get back on subject, like going to see Tyler and Kira play there over the last it's like 95% black.
Yeah, you
Which
can see
In
that.
Overly?
in
Yes.
Overly. Like literally.
And guess where they all come from?
Where?
Can't tell you that's classified information. Just know.
What the hell are you bringing it up for? That's African American. Anyway, tell us how you, I'm sorry, you have to
My high
excuse.
school's still here. I'm sorry.
What high school you went to?
Edmondson.
Who?
Edmondson. Never heard of it?
That's
Yes,
on
I have.
Edmondson Avenue,
That's
Dan.
where he got kidnapped at. But
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Right.
He
Gotcha.
got
Okay.
kidnapped / hacked.
He got kidnapped by the hat.
By hack.
He got Ubered.
And he discovered it on our show
That was the
years
first
later that he did not get kidnapped. I solved the crime. You was on unsolved
Kidnapped
mysteries.
the Jews. Okay. First, I was a kid, so I thought that I was kidnapped. But it
As
was
an
a hack,
adult.
but I didn't know.
Sound
I
like
thought it was
Sweet
like
Brown to
stranger
me.
danger.
That's something Sweet
Stranger
Brown would say.
danger. All right, tell us how you got started on the pool table, Kia. I can't with these guys
I
anymore.
know.
How'd you get started?
Messing around at Security Mall. Found that Soul Plaza. Finally went over there to see what's up in this place. I know Soul stands for, it's Korean. But yeah, they do have a pool hall on the second level in Soul Plaza, what used to be Soul.
Got you. Okay. Wow. Never knew that.
Yep.
Never knew that there was a second level. Okay.
Yeah.
Right,
So
usually East Side people,
Garrison and Liberty Heights, bro.
yeah. So anyway,
Out your butt.
I just found the pool hall one day and said, wow, Remember, my aunt and uncle had a pool table in their basement. Messed around on it
That's
when I was a
all right.
teenager, but just a little bit with my cousins. And I was like, wow, man. Last time I saw a pool table was when I was a teenager. So I'm like, you know what? I can do this in my spare time, just to mess around. Really, I wasn't thinking anything serious, just something to do. And it turned into more. It didn't take long for me to be a regular at the pool hall, and the guys eventually were like, hey, we need somebody on our team. We need a low skill level player on our team. Well, and they wanted me to stay that way. Usually, a lot of teams want you to stay low, but that's not me. I'm always competitive.
What's the concept of wanting you?
They try to keep their numbers. Everyone has a skill level, or a number assigned to them as a skill level.
Okay.
The higher the skill level, technically, the better the player. So you have to have a mix of numbers, because you're allowed to have 5 people play per night. And if you add up all the skill level numbers of each player that's playing that night, it can't go over, I think, 21 or 23. So that's where they have to strategize and everything. But it's always good to have a couple of low skill level number players on a team, because you can have even more high skill level players to play, to try to, it's a lot of strategy. So anyway, I got into playing on the league. I'm like, wow, okay, this is cool. I'm learning how to play this game. You get tips from your teammates that are, they're more seasoned than you. Then I eventually just started getting into a little bit tournament play, and met this girl, Korean girl actually, we became best friends, and she told me about the women's tour. So it then went from one level to the next. And the women's tour I belong to, or am a member of, is the J. Peachauer Northeast Women's Tour. And that's the Northeast, the official or sanctioned regional tour, Northeast regional tour under the WPBA, which is the pro tour.
Okay.
So basically the main, I would say the main avenue in getting to the pro side for the women is to go through a regional tour. So that's how I became a WPBA member.
Okay. So, like,
I know I said a lot.
is there like and actually you answered a few of my questions already, but is there like a certain amount of tournaments that you have to win, or a certain ranking that you have to obtain before you be considered professional? How you gonna start getting paid? That's what, and being on ESPN, and how do you get, you know what I mean? What's the process of getting to that point where you can start?
Well, right now I am on the pro tour.
Okay.
And I have to really do
Well. Okay.
In all of my events, or I mean, you have to really know how to play. You really have. I mean, every part of your game, mental, your physical, everything has to be in line to do well. To be considered a pro, or what they technically call an exempt player, I would have to be ranked in the top 32. Right now, I think I'm tied with maybe 4 or 5 other ladies at 52.
Wow. In the
Something
world?
like that. No.
In the
WPBA.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Yeah. Which I think covers the U.S. and Canada.
Okay. So when they get to the point that ESPN is covering like the semifinals and the finals of a tournament, basically all you're seeing is the culmination, but there's been like a couple of days or like a week-long tournament that has led up. Is that how that works?
Pretty much. There's like maybe Thursday through Sunday.
Okay.
The entire event is usually around, usually that
days.
long. Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's similar to like the bowling.
So you got to do well. I mean, there's women that've been playing in that tour for years. I mean, there's so many years of experience under their belt. And I can go there thinking, oh yeah, I'm confident in what I do. I'm confident in where I am. Can go there and play one of the top pros. I don't even have to play a top pro. It could be, any of the women on that tour. And, they can just humble me if I wasn't humble before I stepped to the table,
Or you could get hot.
Or
And
I could get hot.
Either way.
I would have to say, speaking of that, I played in the WPBA Masters this past February. And that's my second one I've competed in. And my first match, I actually defeated the number 32 ranked player.
Wow.
And then after that, I had to play a top 16 player. I actually had to play. She was ranked number 4. And I had to play this woman.
Ranked number 4 in the WPBA.
In the WPBA, yes.
Not just in the region that you're in.
No, not the regional. Regional is like
right. So,
the step below
so she
the
was,
pro.
So she was.
And surprisingly, I try not to go with any like, oh man, I with any nerves. I just try to focus on the table and just relax. You know what I mean? I just try not to put anything in my head. If I do that, if any player does that, you're just setting yourself up for failure. And I pretty much kept up with her. She had the lead on me, but then I was coming back. So I lost to her 9-6. And I know other players that have played some of these top 10, top 16 players, and came into the pro tour same time I did, and some of them have lost 9-0, 9-1, 9-2, 9-3, something like that. So I was really proud of myself. That was the highlight of my weekend.
And
just getting close to beating someone of that, level of experience, and man, it's
I'm
awesome.
sorry, go ahead, Dan.
What is your favorite game to play, 9-ball or 8-ball?
Well, there's more than just 9-ball and 8-ball. It's hard. It's hard for me because I have several favorite games.
Okay.
I've learned a little bit of 3-cushion billiards. That's a table with no pockets. I love that game. I love the game of.
You played bumper pool before? You ever played that?
I've heard of it. I think I've seen the table once, but no.
I hate it.
I love a game called One Pocket. Like I told you, there's so many games. It's not just 8 and 9.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's because I'm not on that. When I get there, then the conversation get a little bit more interesting.
So tell us some of your influences.
Oh, I would have to say, man, I mean, sometimes when you watch some of these ladies, and it's not just the ladies, I mean, you got these top pro guys named Shane Van Bonen, which he may be the top player in the U.S., but if he's not, he's definitely, he's up there. Awesome player. Efren Reyes, Philippine. You like Efren? The magician.
That boy's good.
The magician.
He's good.
Short dude?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He like very
Taller than
easy.
Dame, but still short.
He's Filipino.
Oh, that's what he is.
Yeah.
Yo, he's good. I'm not gonna lie. And you like what's her name? Black Widow.
Janet
Oh, Jeanette Lee.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. She really promotes the sport.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's now, I think, a spokeswoman for the WPB, for the APA, which is what is that? It's one of the popular leagues, amateur leagues. She's now a spokeswoman for that.
Pool player.
Cool.
Me.
When?
You are an amateur.
You are an amateur, right? You're technically, every time you get on a pool table, you're an amateur.
You already are.
Not saying that in a bad way, but
No,
it's not getting
no.
paid.
It's just,
Right.
yeah.
All right. Just watch. Come
You
back,
have,
everybody.
you have your own.
Yes. You think I'm
You like,
Listen, whenever you, because I can't challenge you yet. Let me get some more practice. But
I'm
whenever
already
you
beating
ready,
you, Dame.
You ain't gonna challenge her, man, when she was sitting over there. You was going hard. Like,
yeah, that is until I
That's
found
because
out.
he had heard all the credentials.
Got a little something. No, I said, oh,
found out it's more than just 8
he like, oh, I'm sitting down.
I said, oh yeah, definitely brought me down a little bit.
How
But
much you
yeah, just a little bit.
How much time do you put in practicing?
Oh, I don't put in
This-
enough time. Because I work,
Yeah.
full time for the feds, the federal government,
I thought you was going to say Federal Express.
No.
Fast too.
Tell you,
I think I'm fed up with this guy.
She said, I'm fed up with this guy. Wow.
No,
And-
I really don't. I used to put in as much practice as I can. I mean, but it's not enough. Maybe a couple of hours a day, and on the weekends, more.
Yeah, and there's some people that
More than that,
literally
yeah.
wake up in the morning and go straight to the pool table. And that's why they...
Yeah, see, and I don't have a pool table, so that
Okay.
it really limits my time. So
Do you have any tournaments coming up?
next weekend we'll be at Top Hat Q Club, the women's tour.
Top Hat.
Top Hat on the east side, Perrin Parkway.
Parkway.
Saturday and Sunday.
I will be out there Sunday. I'm going to come check you out. What time does it start?
Just come all day.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
we start between 11 and 12 noon.
Wait, start shooting pool around that time?
We start
And then y'all stop whenever?
probably around 8-ish on Saturday. Sunday maybe around 6.
That's really,
Okay.
that's
Get
a
out.
legit job. Legit job.
Because it's probably like a couple hundred players. That
No,
enter. It's not
no.
that
We
many.
don't usually get that.
Really?
No. I was at least 20. We've been getting a good amount of women playing in our tour this year consistently. So we definitely get over 20 ladies. And even though I said that the regional tour is like a step under the pro, which it is, but it's not limited to amateurs or semi-pros or
So they
anything like
still
that.
come out.
It depends on whatever the tour director allows. So we do have a top pro that plays on our tour. Actually, regularly on our tour, and that's Karen Kaur. You've ever heard of her?
I've heard of Karen Kaur.
Karen Kaur. I think she's called the Irish Invader. Awesome lady. Awesome.
She's white?
Yes, she's Caucasian. From Ireland.
Usually that's why they're called
Irish.
Awesome player, and she's actually one of my inspirations because I get to see her play on a regular, and not just play, but just watching her mannerism and everything, and always pleasant, So it's not always about
Right.
the competition.
Right.
I'm gonna
Right.
rip into this girl and I'm gonna make her sweat or whatever. You still gotta have that sportsmanship side, win or lose.
And she probably
Shake
helps
your hand,
and gives you tips and everything. And she probably helps and gives you tips.
She
along
gives
the
me
way.
tips by me watching her.
Okay.
If I want to get some serious tips, then I have to schedule some lessons with her.
Okay.
It's a schedule.
Dang.
Everything isn't free.
Dang, you have to schedule.
Yeah. And matter of fact, if I can plug for her, she gives lessons out at, it's probably too far for, maybe not for you, in Frederick, Maryland. At Champion Billiards in
That's not
Frederick,
gonna
Maryland.
That's not going to happen. Dame won't even drive to Frederick Avenue, so he's not driving to
But awesome, and I haven't had any lessons from her, so I
Okay.
don't know how she teaches, but just to watch her play and it's just awesome. And then here, the time she's played on the tour, that since I've been on it, I've never played her until this year.
Wow.
And sometimes I was like, frustrated in how I played because either I was sitting a long time, had a bye, and I'm just sitting because there's no table to practice on, or and I come to the table cold, and she's hot. Well, cold or hot, really. I probably wouldn't have seen too much of a difference in her play. But still, there have been moments where I played her and I'm like, wow, even though I lost, I was proud of how I played her, you know, and I was able to get some games off of her. Or those defense shots that I played, it worked in my favor because then I was able to gain that game, you know. So I get joy not just from winning matches, but accomplishing something that maybe I was working on that week.
Have you actually been able to win a tournament yet?
I've won one tournament.
Okay, where was
One
that?
tournament, and that was at VIP Billiards,
Okay.
which was on Route 40 West. But they've shut
Yeah, I
down
was gonna
now.
say
I know
that's
that,
been,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
been going for a while. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
been going for a while.
Yeah.
All right, man, that's what's up. So, tell us a little bit about the bass guitar, man. Yeah, you knew I was gonna bring that
I
up.
did not.
You know.
honestly. It's all good.
I
It's
started
all
to
good.
tell you to bring it,
It's
but
all
then I
good.
said, nah,
No,
she's not gonna want to play
I'm not
live.
going to play it live.
So that's just a hobby, just a
No, I play for a church.
okay.
I've been playing for this church, I think. Ooh, has it been? I think at least a year. And then prior to that, I hadn't played for a couple of years, and started playing. Man, years ago. Oh man, my early 20s.
Pretty much the same way, just picked it up out of the blue and
My ex-husband used to play,
okay.
and I don't know if you remember, I used to be in the band at Walbrook.
Of course.
Well, I started playing instruments since elementary
Right.
school, violin, then bands at Lamel, and at Walbrook. So I've always played an instrument.
The best high school marching band in Baltimore City. May I add? Thank you very much.
I've always played an instrument, so can't say I was always the best at it, but that's one of my passions. I do love playing. I do love playing music. But yeah, I picked it up, like you said, just picked it up one day. My ex-husband, we separated, whatever. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a bass.
Oh,
I was
gonna say,
already
you kept his
messing
guitar.
around. No,
I thought you
no.
kept his bass.
I was messing around on his,
Okay.
but I fell in love with that sound. I don't know what it is, and I had to think about it one time. I said, wow, well, what caused me to like that sound? And I did play the bass clarinet
Oh wow.
at Lamel, and I was like, oh my God, this rich, deep sound
So you
is
just like,
awesome.
You just like bass. Period.
And-
Just the sound. The
Well,
depth.
I mean, actually, years ago, my dream instrument was the soprano sax. But yeah, when I heard that bass, it was like, wow. I just, and I think me hearing him play that bass guitar just kind of rekindled that love.
So that's how he got you. He played the bass for you.
No, he wasn't playing when I
Oh,
met him.
All right. Well, good luck next weekend. I'm
Yeah,
definitely going to
thanks.
try to come out Sunday. I know I can't make it Saturday. I'm definitely going to try to make it out there early. Well, no, I can't come early, but I'll try to be out there early afternoon Sunday, and hope to catch you in a couple of games.
And
In
I
the championship
pray
game.
that I make it to Sunday.
Okay.
Because Sunday, the top finishers, well, I'm just letting you know. Hey,
I'll see you Sunday.
yeah,
I'll
I
see
keep
you
it. I
playing
keep
on
it
Sunday.
humble.
I'll see you
That's
playing
my
on Sunday. Yeah,
hey,
speaking into existence.
We got to do that.
Yeah, speaking into existence. Okay, so before we let you go, just give us like your website information, your social media, how we can keep in touch and follow the tour. Follow you when you're,
Yeah.
like when you're out of town and stuff. Because I know
Yeah.
a lot of those tournaments are streamed. So
Yeah. The regional tour is streamed. We stream, every event, and it just depends on if I'm picked to play on the stream table,
Okay.
which
got you.
sometimes I'm able to play on there, which is no big deal for me either or I may be playing at the table next to it. And you can say, oh, there she is. It doesn't matter to me.
You could
I
be
just
such-
really enjoy it.
You could be. I mean, I don't know a lot of young people
Play.
these days that play pool, and you being an African American woman, especially here in this city, that's something that you could probably influence a lot of young women into possibly getting into.
Well,
What you
I
think
don't
about that?
know.
No, that.
No,
'cause I
for real.
work with kids, and the females always want to play pool. And a lot
The
of them get
female
mad,
kids do.
Yeah.
And a lot of them get mad because they don't know how to actually play.
What about the children? She caught it.
That definitely is.
I did.
Give us your
I
information.
said it, I was like,
It's not hard to go over Dame's head
Yeah,
since
it's
she's
just
only.
easy.
But give
I'm
us your
sorry. I'm
information.
sorry. I had to jump in.
Bangle over there.
My website is www.kiasidbury.com. That's KIASIDBURY.
And you have to put the www
Yeah,
on.
you do. It's a Wix thing.
Okay,
Wix.com,
got you.
yeah.
Got you.
I'm on Facebook. You look me up as Kia Sidbury, or you can even look up my nickname, Kia Sidbury Primetime, for my athletic page. Yeah, so
Deion
pretty
Sanders is my
much.
favorite football player. So when I saw that, I was like, yeah, she got the right name.
actually, someone gave me that name.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
That somebody
yeah.
gave it to you because you was probably.
They weren't watching me play.
Oh, okay.
No, we were just in the bleachers watching the other women play. And at a different event I didn't compete in. And he just said, hey, prime time. Never called my name, never asked me what my name was. He was like, you know what? I like that. Yeah,
Good stuff,
I'll
and I
take
like
that.
All right. Well, thank you for coming and hanging out with us.
Awesome.
And like I said, good luck next week. I'm going to
Thanks,
see
buddy.
you playing on Sunday.
All right.
That's my.
That sounds like a
Yes.
plan.
this is RadioFire.com, giving you more talk, more news, more music. We'll be back with more Baltimore Flava Radio.
Why you gotta be so angry?